Good morning, CEO. It's Wednesday. It's the middle of the week. Okay, so for our business this week or today, since we're in the second week of the fourth quarter, let's talk about preparation. We talked about that a little bit last week. Being prepared, preparing those files, preparing those systems so that you're ready for the floodgates to open up with new clients and new people buying your products or services. So let me tell you what happened yesterday. Now, I live in Florida. I relocated from Pennsylvania, where it snowed a lot, to Florida. And one thing I've discovered is the grass grows so quickly here in Florida, and keeping your lawn mowed and trimmed is a big deal out here. And so for a while now, I've been hiring people on TaskRabbit, and it's been like this really frustrating experience because I would say for every 8 appointments I make on TaskRabbit, 5 of them get canceled, like at the last minute. So I'm constantly playing catch up with my grass being overgrown and trying to find someone who will actually keep the appointment. And it's been very frustrating. And every time somebody does show up, it's someone new because it's TaskRabbit. It's like basically on bid. So I guess we're Wednesday. So on Monday, I walked outside and it was like embarrassing. My grass was way overgrown. It just looked embarrassing. So I went on an app called Nextdoor app, to see if there were any lawn care professionals on the app. And I found 3. And out of the 3, 2 of them reached back out to me that evening and said they would come to give me an estimate the following day. So that's yesterday, Tuesday. So I was like, okay, that's great. If I'm going to get an estimate, it's great that 2 people are coming because based on my experience with TaskRabbit, one might cancel anyway, right? So, but actually they both came, and they came within 20 minutes of one another yesterday. And the first young man came, and he came in his truck, and on the side of the truck it had a business card decal, right? I forget the name of the business, but something lawn care. And he came, and he looked at my little property, and I showed him the side area too, and he gave me an estimate, and it was really a reasonable estimate. And I told him, yeah, yesterday I reached out to 2 people. And the second guy's coming in about 15 minutes. He just called to confirm. He said, okay, well, I'm giving you a really good price here. If he gives you a better price, then definitely save your money. Just let me know, and I'll reach out. I'll reach out to you this evening, so you can tell me what your decision is. And he left. He was so pleasant, so nice. The bid he gave was great. It was definite. It was cheaper than TaskRabbit, so I was really surprised by that. So I'm feeling all the good feels, like, oh, this is great. That's going to work out wonderfully. The next guy pulled up about 10 minutes later. No fancy decal on the side of his truck, black pickup truck. But you know what he had in his black pickup truck? The lawnmower. A lawnmower. The first guy didn't have that with him for the estimate. So he gave me the estimate. I told him, yeah, I just got an estimate. He goes, well, how much was that? I told him, he said, well, honestly, my estimate's a little higher, and his was higher. It was $10 higher. $10 higher. And he said, and I can do it right now. He was prepared. And guess what I said? Absolutely, because I was frustrated. And even though the first guy came in with a bid $10 lower and had this fancy business card on the side of his truck, he wasn't prepared. He didn't have the lawnmower. The second person who charged me a little bit more money without all the fancy business card or website for these purposes, he came with his equipment at the ready. So how does that translate for us as online CEOs? How that translates for us is when we get on a call with someone, we have our link at the ready. We already know, okay, I have openings. Beforehand, going in with the expectation that this is a person who's going to sign up for the next step, whatever that next step might be, right? All right, this is the day I have available in my calendar. Oh, I have my payment link at the ready. Be prepared, right? Because usually they're getting on the phone with you because they have a frustration in their life and they're looking for your service. So you be prepared to fulfill that need immediately, right? Immediately. He had the lawnmower there. When I saw him drive up with the lawnmower, I was already thinking in my head, I wonder if he can do it today. That the young man who left with the great estimate and the great truck had already left my head because I saw my solution on that truck. So be prepared by being the solution. I'm Keisha Dixon, and I'll see you tomorrow.